This is a 10-pound BFS rod from Temu. This rod was actually recommended a few videos ago in the comment section. I decided to give it a go. 10 pounds is that price where you don't know if you're going to get something good or something just bad. Although I've seen some people using this rod, it seems decent. In terms of looks, it's a winner already. Let's put this to the test, catch some fish. Hopefully it wasn't 10 pounds to the bin. Let's give this spot a go. We have an extra rod, just in case. When using these cheap rods especially, it's always good to bring something extra. Hopefully we're going to get a few bites. Start with a little paddle tail for now. See what happens. Overall the rod is beautiful, quite light, it feels decent. It definitely feels decent. Love the butt of the rod. It's quite short, which is cool on BFS rods actually, just for the ease of casting. I paired with my SeaSir Cast X, really cool reel actually. And this is the first cast. What is so colored though. So I think this is 1 to 8 grams or 0.5 to 8 grams, I'm not really sure. We are throwing in around 3 grams at the moment. That's perfect. On this hand we have a 60 or 70 pound Berkeley Urban Bait Cast Finesse. How does this compare? I mean, not even close, but you could buy 6 of these for the price of these, so it's still like quite decent in my opinion. Quite. Another thing, like, looks like it's a moderate fast action, so it should be super versatile. I'm thinking now moderate fast, like for little crankbaits, you know, little twitch baits, jerk baits, perfect. But will do really well as well on, you know, bottom techniques, and like what I'm doing now with the jig head on the bottom. Yeah, last cast with these lure, going to put something different. I'm actually going to put on a lure that costs more than the rod. I paid like 14 pounds for this pack of lures, so it's better that they catch really. I'm going to put on a little Geecrack Piku Pintail. This is like a shrimp color and scent, and I'm hoping this is going to make a bit of a difference. Ideally I would have a smaller jig head, but I can't really cast anything super small on this reel. Yeah, this should be perfect to get a few bites. Dude, freaking dinosaur. There was people fishing here as we came in. I don't know if they caught or not, but yeah, they possibly had a few for sure. But well, let's try our luck. Might need to put a 5 gram lure here so I can get a bit more distance. It's not going to be good because it's going to be nearly on the top end of the... Oh yeah, got one straight away, first cast. On the Geecrack, Piku costs more than the rod. On the Geecrack Pintail, great little lure. Beautiful, long perch, beautiful colors. You go, buddy. Yeah, first cast as we moved here. And to think we were there for like half an hour and one bite we had, one single bite. I mean, I see a lot of people using these rods over social media, and I can see the appeal for 10 pounds because you can feel the bites perfectly. Quite sensitive overall. Yeah, this is kind of weird because quite a soft tip, because like it's 1 gram to weight or something obviously, but when you hook the fish it's actually like a moderate, nearly fast action. This is like really an easy meal for them, so should be getting more bites. Really natural, like invertebrate color. Another thing is, like, most of the time these rods are like 6 foot or something, and this is 7, which is like perfect. It's like one of my favorite sizes, so possibly a rod that will be in the rotation. Ah man, that was just to fool us really. Got here, 1 cast, 1 fish, and then they were like, yeah, you can go home now, man.
Girls, yeah. You good?
Yeah, man. You alright? Yeah. Oh, well, a little tap. Little tap. Got it. Micro.
Perch is a perch.
Yeah.
You get 6.
Go, dude.
Like,
Yeah, man, nice to see you, man.
I always keep in touch, man.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Funny that. The people that were fishing here when we came in, it's my buddy Jack. I didn't realize it was him. Well, we caught another one, micro, and even though you might not think was a good test for the rod in the sense of feeling the bite, because that was a micro perch and I could clearly feel the bite, which is great. But I might need to put a drop shot on these guys. It's super slow. Yeah, they didn't have many as well. They started early, way earlier than me. Another tough day in the office, I guess. Okay guys, I think it's time to go the drop shot way. So we need to tie one from scratch. I'll be using my FiTu tungsten finesse stick. So it's 5.3 grams, but being tungsten is micro. It's really small. Look at this. Now we need some drop shot hooks. I use these mustard size 2 just because I prefer bigger hooks. I know people use like size 8s, 10s, whatever works better for you. I just prefer a slightly bigger hook. There we go, drop shot with a little paddle tail for now, since I'm seeing some fish being chased as well. Then we change for something else if we need to. Rod is quite sensitive, man. I'm feeling the weight of the drop shot hitting everything on the bottom. Quite surprised actually. This is definitely a rod I would recommend for 10 pounds. It just feels so weird to throw a drop shot on a casting combo. I don't know why. I mean, I did it many times before, but yeah, let's go back to the Geecrack. I think was the only lure that has bites. They got an expensive taste for sure. Freaking lure costs more than the rod, I mean. Normally a few around this wall. Oh yeah, little tap. Got it. Again on the Geecrack. That's the thing they want. Super slow on the bottom. Yeah. I mean, quite tough, man. Go buddy, thanks for waiting. Well, the only pattern I found today was the Geecrack lure and the fact that first cast there we caught a perch, first cast here we caught another perch. See if we get another one. Definitely around, just super finicky really. Just going for this little lure. No bites on anything else, guys. Oh, little tap, got it. Micro, man. That's all we can get, really. Don't spike me, dude. I mean, to be fair, I spiked you, so. Another one on the Piku. Look here. You go, buddy. Thanks for biting. That's what 4 landed. I mean, how's that? But yeah, so far the rod, I mean, totally worth 10 pounds, man. It must be fun to fight a decent perch on this rod. Yeah, all these around the walls. Oh, little tap. Again, near the wall. She's still there, nibbling. I was going to say we do these videos for the fun of using cheap gear, obviously, and to show that fishing doesn't need to be expensive. Then we use lures that cost this much. I mean, you catch with £1 lures as well. I mean, we did that before many times, guys. Got it. Well, there's 5 landed. This is not a bad one actually. Nice little perch, choked the Geecrack, Piku. Chill, my guy. Beautiful perch, man. It was a fun fight actually. You see, slightly bigger, even though it's small. Was a fun fight. Chizzood. Yeah, man, this little lure at least is making a difference. Yeah, man, great little lure when things are tough. Definitely helps to have this kind of little lures, you know. They didn't touch the drop shot at all. I tried like 5 or 6 different lures on the drop shot. They didn't touch once. It's such a tiny lure though that you need to land next to them really, and such a natural color that they possibly can't even see that properly. Obviously they have the lateral line and stuff. It's not just about seeing, they can feel it. But yeah, but these Geecrack lures definitely approved on such a tough day. Got it. Beautiful heat that was. Yeah, beautiful fin, perfect. Oh, mean face, look at her. Go, buddy. Yeah, at least we found a few guys. But yeah, it wasn't easy. In terms of sensitivity, the rod is quite cool. I mean, you can feel even the bottom, not every time, sometimes it's too silky to feel, but when it's like rocky or you go over some structure, yeah, you can feel. And then obviously the bite, not a problem at all to feel the bites. Even the tiny ones, we've got a couple of micro ones, I think. And yeah, could clearly tell. We're done here. I mean, not the best of the sessions, to be fair. I was a struggle. We fished for like 4 hours. We caught I think 6 perch, all on the Geecrack Piku. I don't know, they had an expensive taste today. I think, as I was saying, that pack of lures cost more than the rod. But yeah, I mean, we can't complain. It's just been difficult, I'm not going to lie. I've been struggling a bit with the perch. Yeah, I can't figure really out what they want. Again, we can't complain. We had plenty of good perch, like, well, plenty. Well, I wish I had way much more, but we had a few good ones, like a few good amount over 30 centimeters. We had 2 over 40. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, the rod, it didn't surprise me because obviously, as I said, I've seen other people using like on TikTok and stuff. You can feel the bottom when you go over structure and stuff, like you feel perfectly. Yeah, the bites as well. We got those micro ones, we felt the bites perfectly. Anyway, it wasn't much to show. It was actually like quite a struggle, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video still, and I'll see you guys on the next one.